Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. I am your host, as always, Nico Skilla or Scottahawk. And if we go here, you'll notice things have changed a little between this stream and the last one. So I did just a tad bit of off-screen stuff here and there and everywhere, just to make sure that I could get everything to roughly where I want it to be. And now that I've done that, we're quite a lot closer to where we actually really want to be. So we almost have our Skull Greymon, we almost have our Digitamamon again, and we almost have our we might not do anything with XVmon actually for a pretty long while. So here's hoping that everything goes well. What are you doing, really small dog? Anywho, yeah, our plan for the run as of right now will be probably Kabuterimon as our real vaccine. So we might go into Mega Kabuterimon. We'll have Skull Greymon and we'll have Digitamamon, and then XVmon can just stay as XVmon, and that'll cover all of our bases. For typing, at least, not attribute, but typing. And that should do a lot for us, probably. Now the question is, what do we want the Megas to be? Not really a relevant question right now. We're not at the point of the game we're fighting champions yet, let alone Megas. But I already know my team for Ultimates. I just need to know what team I want for Mega. Which we're gonna do something special with Kabuterimon. So that is going to be interesting to see, because we're not gonna mega him out as Kabuterimon. We're gonna mega him into something else, because Hercules Kabuterimon's not that great. He's fine, he's cool, but so we're gonna make him a different mega. But in order to get there, first we need to do some other crap with him. And some of that crap I might do offline, because, if I grind it off screen, because if I grind too much on screen, it'll turn into another next order kind of. Not really, though. There'll be a few things that are different enough to where it's not going to be the same thing. Like, in this game, I'm not going to have to worry about, say, Digimon dying and never coming back, so I have to restart and get them all back from Digi-Eggs. However, technically I could do that. So if by chance, let's say people do a vote for, I don't know, a second run of this game because you like the darkness of it or whatever. In the case of that, where there's something like, hey, we want to see you do another Digimon thingo. Well, I can do another Digimon thingo. Like another run of this game because you like how dark it is, or maybe you just want to see me do something else that's harder. We could have it set up as this. One of two things. Either I can set this up before we end this series, or we can do a different series, like a second series of this, with a different ruling, which will be, if anyone wants to see a version of this game, but instead of it being strictly, hey, get from start to finish, it'll be kind of more like a Nuzlocke, where whenever a Digimon dies, so like if something on my team dies, so like if we get to Eggmon, let's say, and it dies, we would start again, but with we'd have to start with a brand new Digimon. Like, we'd have to start from base. We obviously can't have the type clause, or the dupe clause, rather. But it could be interesting. So, for anyone who's curious and wants to see something like that happen, I started a poll chat. Sounds nice. I started a poll on the Discord server, so right, I have a poll channel on the Discord server now. So we can start up a poll there. And just pop in, say your answer. It'll obviously be the same answers as, like, I'll I guess do a tally of like, hey, if you want to see me do a second run of this game, but as a Nuzlocke this time, like, it'll go until we beat this, and the Nuzlocke wouldn't start immediately, but if anyone wanted to see a Nuzlocke of this game, I can do a version of this where every time something dies, I have to consume it. So, like, go through and, hey, XVmon died, so Greymon will consume him, or I can just return to scan data. I'd probably do the consumption route because at least I can guarantee that that'll let me keep going. Plus, it gives me more incentive to try to actually get as many things in the field guide as possible, so. more things to kind of look forward to. But yeah, if that's something you guys want to see, I can start up a poll. We'll ask around and see what everybody thinks. If that's something people would want to see, then I can set it up. If that's not something people want to see, nobody cares. Might do it anyway, but it'll be a just for fun me thing rather than kind of like how Jack and Dexter is just a for fun me thing. But that's the general idea. If anyone has an idea of a game that I've already played on my channel and beaten, and you want to see me do it again with a different rule setup, give me an idea as to what you want the rule to be. The example would be the Cyber Sleuth Nuzlocke. Or I guess the Cyber Sleuth, I want to say buffet lock, because we would, every time something dies, we'd eat it. But you guys know what I mean. Hey, we've seen two, this will be our second new Digimon to see in this run so far. Nope, third. We've seen Dracmon, who's new. We've seen Raremon, who's new. And then we will be fighting Shenlongmon. And the best thing is, currently my team has 2 vaccines, and he's a virus, so I don't have any, like, light vaccines on my team right now, but what's that? Shangalopmon. Intruders, I can't get a moment's peace. Where's my sister? Let her go. Did you bring them here? If you insist on disturbing my sleep, I'll put you to sleep like the other human. Yawn. Grr. And the doggo it feels like I do right now. He just wants to nap. Sticker blade. You seen right, that healed him. And it did pretty okay damage, so that's annoying. Mega Flame. 331. Electroshocker. 151. Clearly this is a boss, because Shenlongmon isn't that strong. It's not the strongest Digimon. It's not even the strongest Dark Champion. He just has a lot of health because he's a he's I think the end of chapter boss. Mega Flame him. Yeah. You can tell by the EXP, because from normal fights I've only been getting like 100 plus. That one gave me 1500. Why would I eat a human? He just wants everybody to nap. He just wants to nap. The way that this goes, you'd actually think that, anyway, I got caught off track. The way that this goes, in this game, sometimes Digimon you find, like, for plot, will sometimes actually join up with one of your friends, and it's actually really cool. But it makes it seem like Shangalopmon would actually become friends with the K Cafe owner. And, like, you know, be part of his, make him have a team. But no, we just hospitalized a small child, and we're calling it quits on that. On another note, I think we actually have access to another Battle Royale Cup thing now. Tournament thing. Though, thinking about it, something that they could have done that would be really cool, but they didn't do, because I guess it's not a very liked Digimon. They could have added Dobermon and Subarumon in this game, but they just didn't, and it makes me sad. There's a few instances where a Dobermon or a Subarumon would be really cool to see. Though, like, you could make it a line, obviously, where there's like a rookie doggo into Dobermon, into Subarumon, into a Mega Doggo. It would be neat. And it could all come from, like, Wanyamon or Nyarumon. Nyanmon. So far, everything is good. Rico's sister is awake. And we didn't even send her to the hospital, but we probably should. But yeah, that happens. We find a small girl who was effectively put into a coma. And just kind of leave it at that, in a cafe. Silence is bliss. And there we go. Quest complete. You know, I think we get a more focused quest. Like a not side quest, plot quest. It's me. I trust the manhunt is going well. So, Kaiba wasn't the guy either, huh? Then I'll tell you the name of the next one. Why would you ask something like that? You started to doubt the authenticity of my intel from the looks of things. Well, I mean, you're kind of just pointing out bad guys. Very well, let's talk in person. See you tomorrow. So far, so vastly more mediocre than it should be. Alright, time to go to the outer space. Waiting to get into Eden and it'd be like, you have no idea how to get there. Go talk around. Well, security alert. Entry not allowed outside designated times. Deploying security. Deploying security. Raptor Dramon. Well, at least it's all vaccines, so it won't be super difficult to get all of them out. Alright, so let's, I guess, start with the bird. Actually, considering how much damage we did to the bird, heck it. Get as many of them as we can. Start dunking pools left and right. See you later. I mean, this is gonna go pretty well. Like, everything is going more or less according to plan. And that was 3 champions and 2600 XP, so that's nice. Oh, dang, fucking mask. In short, he's a dick. And he's evil-ish. So K, he's evil. He's pointing us toward more evil people. And in doing so, we're taking out the bad guys. Keep in mind, there are certain things that, like, we're not really going out of our way to grab. Like, there's gonna be areas where it's like, oh yeah, you're in another chapter, so you can go and you can get memories and stuff like that. But we're focusing on actually getting to the end of the game. More so than doing, like, collectible hunting, and I'm not doing the super dungeon because I don't enjoy the super dungeon. It's fine, it's good, cool that that's a thing, it's just... Yeah, this goes on for 1 more minute than it should. And by that I mean any number of minutes. The top brass of a massive hacker group Zaxxon. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Even his Japanese is bad. Like, I'm not good Japanese, but some of those lines don't sound quite right. Till the day of birthday. He's so lame. The order of Eden, who gives a fire flip? Zaxxon's. You can tell that we're still in the PG part of the game. They haven't sworn. Yeah, you can tell what part of the game you're in by how they're talking. If it seems like they're still kinda family friendly, you're early on. Not even Japanese! They're a spy on Zaxxon for us. You got a 5-day trip for you. Something happens, holla back at yours truly. Can you dig it? He's not even... He's acting like he's supposed to be a rapper, but he's not in any way anything in the same universe as a rapper. He's a large white quote-unquote rock star. I figured something like that was gonna happen, because, you know, you're new and obviously dumb. More hiding. You can tell us anything from here on out. Clearly, faulty plans are faulty. First things first, we have to let Yugo or Faye know what's going on. Scott, come with me. We're going to the Zaxxon farm. Chitose, you looking okay? Right, you don't gotta tell me twice. Leave it to me. Huh. Really thought the medicine would last longer. So, let's check something out in here first. 26, not quite there yet. How many? We do, we have one. Gets him to 28. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is we're going to keep Kabuterimon at level as long as we can. And see how... Because that way we still have a champion and we're not getting gypped out of something. But because of how we're going to be doing this, probably not going to have him stay as just simply Kabuterimon for a super long time. So yeah, if you see, we got the pay memory, which you can collect stuff like that, and it will help you with backstory, kinda. Kowloon level 3, okay, so I wasn't sure if we were moving on to the next zone or not. Now I am sure we're moving on to the next zone. So this is where it actually is like, hey, you need a certain amount of Digimon of a certain level in order to continue progressing. In this particular case, we are at Firewall 2, which is what again? You need 4 or more rookies. We have 4 or more champions. Our last one is Ultimates, so technically I think you can end the game at Ultimate level. We're not gonna, but we could. But we are now in Kowloon level 3, so now we can go around. This guy once again wants us to get information for him on how to get laid, because that's what Kowloon level 3 is all about, apparently. He was here in the first game, he's here in this game. You some kind of pervert Digimon, help! Mock Rush. He's level 30, this should do good damage. It did, just not to the thing that I needed to do good damage to. Heck it. Mega Flame. 0.75 times. Electroshocker. Didn't even kill it. But yeah, this is our wonderful play. Just batter them. Chapter is going to be talk to girls, beat up girls, get information to help this guy get a girl. And we almost have our Lord and Savior again. Kogamon. Obviously, she is a little bit upsetty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Wig wackety spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. He's dead now. You've literally 1 HP. Literally a single health point. What the what? It's still giving good XP though. Give ourselves a speed boost. Use restoration. Hacker's memory. Revival capsule. That's really the thing we did that for, the revive caps. Because those are really, really, really useful. Now we want to check out over here, because gotta cover all your bases. Dorumon! Oh no. I need to focus on Dorumon. Agumon will do good damage, but he's not gonna have the heavy impact that Darumon would have. Because Baby Metal or whatever it is will hit my 2 vaccines hard. Hey, look! 3 viruses. All of them are water, but Gekomon is a champion. Lullaby bubble. Didn't make us go to sleep though. That's good. 3 times damage! Just 2 times. Obviously, the overall consensus we're getting from doing this is be good. If you have good Digimon, you're more likely to get good ass, says this game. If all of your Digimon are bad, you should feel bad. But this is where we're at. If I wanted to, I could go off of, hey, what's the strongest level? Which is Vegemon, not Greymon. But our goal is simple. Though it does help quite a lot when all of our targets are apparently just data types. Best thing is, the Lopmon are not using abilities, they're just basic attacking. Which helps me a lot. How to attract women with Digimon? Go away! 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 Nightmare! Bork Laser! There it is! Kabuterimon is level 31. Take good care of your Digimon. Have good Digimon. Just all around, don't be weak and bad. However, you guys know what's up. We're at level 30. We're predominantly level 30, so it's time for our team to change out a little. Which will be Kabuterimon will Digivolve ahead. I'm not done yet. Vegemon will Digivolve ahead. And Greymon will Digivolve ahead. Then we take XVmon out. Oh. This is what I want our team to be. Something akin to that. But because of how this game works and because of how our team is going to end up, we're actually doing this. So our two main dudes that will actually be staying at their level will be Digitamamon and Skullgreymon. Ooh, I can give you Mach Rush. Do that over Speed Break. You haven't gotten anything new. You don't have anything new that's worth using. Alright, so now that we have done a little bit of a change to our scenario, we have a tad bit of an annoyance, which is we now need to grind a little. However, we also have the ultimate Skullgreymon and the ultimate Digitamamon, also known as our Lord and Savior Eggmon. So now, with Eggmon back on our team and Skullgreymon rocking his backup, we have obtained a new level of power. Eggmon and Bonedramon, which sadly might be a real thing. Where could those two be? Over there's a thing. What the what? Ah! A white guy in Asian. Or Japan. Womp. A white guy in Asian. That's not English. It's probably more offensive than saying a white Japanese guy. The only reason that's offensive is because he's full white, and yet he's also born and raised in Japan. Anyway, this is Arata Sonata. You may recall him from his previous work in the first game where he went completely apeshit. And now that we don't have a champion level, vaccine, we can't use restoration anymore. However, we can do this. Oblivion Bird. Pretty much just nuked a cat. Guard break. Things that aren't relevant. Use Gaia Element. Yeah, so Digitamamon is where we want him to be now. He's pretty set. Same with Skullgreymon. So we got two guys exactly where we want them in terms of their level and their... I'm pretty sure their ABI is good as well. Let me see. We're going to want them to have a little bit more ABI, especially Digitamamon, but... I have acceleration on, right? Yeah, I do. Digitamamon's going to need more more ability. Skullgreymon, maybe. But for now, we have two of the ultimates we're looking for. So that's a pretty good time. Then we just have a little Tentomon. Womp womp. Though, in this game, you don't really get party memory very often, so... The fact that we have 2 ultimates is amazing. There's also one other thing that we can do with this that we haven't done yet. And I think we'll do that once we get past this part. Like at the end of the episode, we'll finish off by going to talk to the lady who gives you DLC stuff in front of our home base. I don't think we get anything we can really abuse, but we still end up getting more than nothing. I like it that he's like, oh, you became a hacker recently, right? Has 2 ultimates. I think we actually have the strongest Digimon we see for a while. Actually, I think even considerably in late game, we still technically have some of the strongest Digimon we're gonna see for a while. Like, in the Cyber Sleuth games, if you guys remember the run of the first game, there was never an instance where we were behind the curve. Like, we never had like a rookie against a champion or a champ against an alt. I think we had an alt versus a mega, but that was strictly... But we still had megas on our team when that was a thing. Oblivion Bird. Okay, we're going for the kill. I just wanted to see what our digital friends would do. And because of how this works, Nightmare Syndrome. That should have done way more damage. Heaven's Thunder. That did 17. Fuck. Oblivion Bird again. Keep flipping this man the bird. The Oblivion Bird. Ooh, cross damage up. And it's a 3 for Super Shocker. Nightmare Syndrome. Data Crusher, I think. EK? I don't know what EK means, but I'm sure someone will tell me. Crescent Leaf 2 is the best choice for him. And it does 10! Heckin' bamboozled. Oblivion Bird. One more flip of the bird. 5,712. Just like that, Tentamon is up to 21. Huh, we killed it. Never killed one of them before, says Arata. Technically we haven't either, because in this we're a different character, so we haven't killed any of these things yet. But Cyberdramon just is like, yeah, I'm a draw. The word dra at the end of a Digimon's name before the word mon usually implies they're a dragon and therefore incredibly terrifying and incredibly powerful. You're an idiot. You're clever, but you're an idiot. Oh, shiddlesticks. Machine Dramon and Tiger Vespamon. Like, that was cool, but you literally have no reason to use a Mega for that. Let alone 2 of them. Shit you don't need to be doing. That much overkill. I mean, everyone loves a good overkill, but like, that's just not a good time. Especially a machine Dramon. Fucking machine Draymon. Bullshit. Feckin' truck-a-line. Anyway, interesting thing you can notice, because I actually have volume on in this game. Yugo sounds oddly feminine, doesn't he? If you don't know what I'm on about, go back and watch the first one. You'll find out very quickly. Why does my voice sound like this? I sound like I'm like dehydrating and fucking faking a terrible voice, which I am, but like, you know. Alright. Shut up, Sonata. Shut up, Ryuji. Shut up, Sonata. My boner is bigger than yours! Huh. An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. Too bad neither of you have two eyes. Oh. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, blood for blood. Well, this is where we're at with this. I think the plan is, between recording sessions, we'll try and get it so that we have our other friend, our other Digimon pal, because that will be the one that takes a lot of effort to get. But for now, we're gonna finish off this by going to the DLC lady and talking to her. Seeing what we get. Diddly doop. Diddly. You have mail. It's from Sleuth. Oh, it's the hospital. I mean, technically not. Glad to hear it didn't take too long. I'll go pick her up. So that K guy, I wonder why he called you over to the diamonds. For now, we know that neither of K's targets, Shiga or Kaiba, were criminals. Was he giving wrong intel to confuse you? And if so, why? Because he's a tech. Then there's this. Welcome to part 1 of the sketch. That was just, here's a date egg. Or a data bowl. So, round, inside a diamond. That's the diamond in the rough. Let's go home. You can beat up our friend with your Mamatan. And your little butterfly looking emblem. Save the game! Save the game here! Okay, so things you'll notice. There's another save, and there's something weird on that save. We'll find out what it is later. What was that little fuck? Hey, listen, you know that old guy, the one named Akemi Sado? Well, I googled him. Doesn't it bother you? You know, with the bullshit? Unbelievable. Could eaters be causing the shifts? What do you think? I think you don't pay me enough to think about what the hell it is you're on about. So, you heard about my not a tumor, but kind of a tumor. Don't worry about it, I'm good. Fine, why don't you take a case on then? His actions... She knows more things about us. She's been back in like 10 minutes than we know about her, and she's quite literally just got home. Are you sick? Kind of. Can't we heal you with a vaccine like Keen with us? Nope, I'm not a Digimon. Oh yeah, you're a human, right? Is there anything I can do? Nope. You're just a useless little worm. Oh man, I just want to be your friend. Chapter 5, To the Island of Happiness, Yugo's Request. Keep in mind, this is Chapter 5. We are at Session 7. Keep in mind, we didn't get to Chapter fucking 3 by the time we were at Part 27. How much speed do you have? How much do you... Oh, man! You need 80! So we're gonna wait for you. You also need 80. I don't know why I'm kind of just going to those. This is interesting as an evolutionary line option. Demonic virus skeletal dragon. Holy dragon, also a machine. Very strives off of the sun. Pretty sure that's not how evolution works. Anyway, we're gonna pop Digitamon, Skull Gray Man, in here. So that we can leave, go talk to DLC lady, see what she gives us. Before it gets into a fight as I leave and dies. Thank you for downloading this content. Take good care. What did that do? I think I just oops and skipped the thing that told me what I just did. The weird thing is, I'm pretty sure I did it more than once, which screwed me a little. Anyway, with that, hopefully everybody has been enjoying the stream. And hopefully everyone is stoked to see us continue on with this. And later on in the series, about, I want to say, once we get to Chapter 10, I'll post into the poll chat, the poll channel on the Discord server. If we're gonna about the poll, I'll have 2 of them up. One of them will be whether or not we do a second run of this game. That leads us into we'll do a second run of this game where it's like a Nuzlocke, where every time a Digimon dies, I have to absorb it. And then the other one will be of ideas for the next run that I do. Like the Jack and Dexter thing isn't something I'm focusing on now, but yeah, that could be an option, so I'll put it in. But the first one will be this. Will we do a second one of this as the first question for the poll? And then the other question for the poll will be, what are we going to do as our next game? So with that, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the stupid little bell at the bottom and select all because YouTube is dumb. And do that for all of your favorite content creators. And check out the links in the description below to the Facebook page, Discord server, and the Patreon. Keep in mind, all questions and other information like streams and when they're live and everything will be on the Discord server. So if you want to keep up to date and you don't, the notification thing isn't working or something, go into the Discord server, check it out, message me or one of the mods. They'll probably tell you to message me anyway. Or just message into one of the chats and at me. I'll message back as soon as I can. And we will keep everyone up to date and informed on any and all information. And again, the polls will be in the Discord server around episode 10. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.